Yeah, brilliant. Yeah,
I'm strapped 24/7.
Here we are again with SENSHI Fight Talk. I'm Grant Waterman, and I'm here with Nathan Bendon. Nathan, great to meet you. And actually, just initially, wonderful energy. You know, you're here to fight. You've got a seriousness about you, but you obviously love this game.
Yeah, it's something that I've been doing for a very long time. It's something that I enjoy. You know, it's my lifestyle, it's my livelihood. It's something that I'm grateful for as well.
Yeah, and you fought. I mean, you're known as a Muay Thai specialist, should we say? But you fought boxing, professional boxing, and kickboxing.
Yeah.
But your main record is Muay Thai.
Yeah, my passion and my start was always Thai boxing, and then for different opportunities, I did a bit of boxing, and then there was K1 opportunities on One Championship as well, so I did that as well.
Which is huge.
Yeah, and any opportunities to fight though, you know, and you know, develop and get better skills and test myself, I'm all for that.
So those different avenues were driven, were they money driven, or just because you love to fight and let's have another test?
So the boxing was definitely a financial thing.
Yeah.
I was young, I was like early 20s, I wanted to buy a house. I could earn good money in professional boxing, so I had 7 professional boxing fights, saved the money for a house. It was perfect.
Wow.
The K1 scene, I couldn't get anyone to fight me Muay Thai for that date. That date, no one was available to fight, so I took a K1 fight, really enjoyed it, and then it moved me up to One Championship K1, and you know, obviously the exposure is incredible.
Yeah.
So
now, so look, so you had 7 fights boxing. You saved for the deposit of a house or whatever, or I don't know. In Birmingham, I think you can buy a house outright for
20 quid here. 20 quid here, 20 quid there.
Depends where you go. But the money in boxing is obviously ridiculous. Even as a journeyman, you can earn pretty good money, steady money.
Of course.
But I don't think civilians understand how, when you get addicted to a combat sport, be it MMA, karate, Muay Thai, it seems to be something that was already in you.
Part of your DNA, yeah.
Part of your DNA, and you follow that.
Yeah.
And there's so many UK guys who are living this Muay Thai lifestyle in a country around the other side of the world from Thailand.
Yeah.
And you're one of them.
And I like you say, the boxing, it's good money and you get good exposure and you can become, you know, a superstar, but there was no passion there for me. And I built such a credibility up in Thai boxing. I couldn't just go and be a journeyman. I weren't going out there to tuck up and lose and have a boxing match and make someone look good. I'm there, coming there for a fight. I'm a fighter through and through. I've been doing it for a very, very long time. So the boxing wasn't for me, really. The Thai boxing, on the other hand, is my calling.
And that's guys, boxing's one thing. And if you fight a 12-round boxing match, there's far more injuries, long-term injuries, CT, and even the ultimate injury of you know, not walking away in boxing. But Muay Thai is just a war of attrition. And people who, you can train Muay Thai forever, but until you step in the ring and start exchanging elbows and getting kicked and kneed in the chops, I don't think people understand what it's all about.
You can't. It's, you know, like, you have to do it. You have to go through it to see what it's all about. And as you can probably tell by my face, I've been kneed and elbowed and kicked in the chops plenty of times. I know what it's all about.
Yeah.
I love every second of it.
But interestingly, that's a funny point, because in our world, you know, mangled ears, a broken nose, battle scars.
Yeah.
You walk around and sort of
badge of honour, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I earned these scars.
They're the medals that you've earned.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's great. Yeah. So now, as a Muay Thai guy, how many times you train in Thailand? You go there and do camps?
Yeah. Been to Thailand 5 times.
Right. And where do you train?
We go to Bangkok, is where the best training is. Bangkok, FA Group, great gym. PK SENSHI gym as well, incredible. But then I just don't like polluted areas. I'm not interested in all the, driving down the road and fucking manhole covers blowing up in your face and that. It's disgusting. But the training.
Hang on, you live in Birmingham?
Yeah, it's a bit nicer. It's a bit nicer than the
I'm joking, Birmingham. I'm joking.
A bit nicer than the polluted back streets of Bangkok.
Yeah, Bangkok is crazy. And if you've never been there, it's one of those places that you go for a week. You visit a few gyms and go around on a tuk-tuk, and it seems great. But if you're training there and trying to live a healthy lifestyle,
it's not a holiday. We was having this conversation when we arrived as well. Like, I've only been to Thailand to go train and fight. I haven't actually had the opportunity to enjoy Thailand, as a tourist.
But you wouldn't go to Bangkok to do that, would you?
No. I wouldn't go to Thailand to do that. Thailand, there's too many opportunities to become an elite level and a better fighter. You don't go on holiday to Thailand. You go there to work on the craft.
Yeah.
As a Thai boxer.
Yeah. And but the weird thing is that it's one of those places. I think it's difficult for a Westerner to go somewhere like Thailand, and you need to adjust very quickly to train in the heat, and pretty much every gym at the highest are spit and sawdust.
Yeah, for sure.
Even now.
Yeah, for sure. It takes a bit of time to acclimatise, to get over the jet lag, to feel 100%. You're looking a week, 10 days before you can even start moving properly.
Yeah. So unless you're living there, maybe 3 months, 6 months, you can't really get the most out of it. And I would say that's going to bring me back to the UK now. And I've just come back from Greece for the Muay Thai European Championships. It's the first year in several years that Great Britain's entered a team. Now, it's the amateur European Championships, but the UK is full, especially the north of England, of great Muay Thai gyms.
Very good.
And great instructors. And you train at the Dominate gym in Birmingham, which is a big facility, or?
Yeah, we've got, like 300 members maybe. I own the gym, so, we've got a lot of people that are looking up to me and counting on me. I run the ship, I've got a lot of help. So, it's a good facility.
Pressure. That's pressure, man. If you're the brand ambassador.
Yeah, but I thrive on that. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm built for.
Yeah. So on Saturday, you're fighting Nicholas Sanabria, Colombian. He's been here before. You're making your debut here at SENSHI. He's been here before once and won an extremely tough fight. But what do you know about SENSHI? Because first time in Bulgaria.
Yeah, ever.
And I think outside of Bulgaria, SENSHI, although it's incredible, it's an incredible event. You'll see when you step in the ring. What did you know much about it?
If I'm honest, I didn't know much about the SENSHI promotion. I did a bit of research. It looks incredible. Look at the hotel; it's immaculate.
It's great.
It's immaculate. You don't get treated like this anywhere. I'm really looking forward to the promotion, the show. You know, it's the ring's nice and big as well. The atmosphere is going to be electric.
Yeah.
The exchanges are going to be brutal.
And how crazy is it that for the guys watching at home as well, when the atmosphere, I say a thing, the louder you shout, the harder they fight. And the audience can bring out so much more from you.
Energy,
when the atmosphere is there.
You thrive off it for sure.
Yeah, and I think the Bulgarians and the Balkans sometimes maybe a bit guilty, like the Japanese, of being a bit quiet at times. But in the Palace of Culture and Sport, where we're fighting inside this time, I think you're going to be amazed. The setup, the production, it's like old school K1. I hope that brings the best out of it.
If you look at the card as well, you've got all world-class fighters on it.
Yeah.
All high-level fighters. The promotion is going to speak for itself.
Yeah, I try not. I don't want to mention other brands, because I don't want to give them any kudos. But if you look, I mean, just at your record, I mean, you're XFC World Champion, KGP World Champion, MTGP World Champion, WBC World Champion, WBC International Champion. I mean, you're like up there, but every single fighter on this card has got that credibility.
Yeah.
So the matchmaking on an event like SENSHI, and when I say that people outside of Bulgaria haven't heard of, it's like a hidden gem, which I think time is going to change.
Yeah.
And if you do your job correctly on Saturday,
demolition job.
Yeah, and I say this to we've got all the guys here from K1 days, the golden era: Semi Short, Ernesto Hoost, Andy Krause, Andy Sauer, sorry, Albert Krause.
Yeah.
Those guys. I mean, I was starstruck when I first started working with them. And for you to perform in front of them, you think that lifts you up a little bit as well?
Absolutely. You're talking about combat royalty, people that have paved the way to be able to give you these opportunities to bring exposure to the sport. It's almost my opportunity to give back to them, you know.
That's
I've been watching Andy Sauer since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Ernesto Hoost was, like my idol.
Yeah. It's
and
crazy.
I would be fighting in front of them. That's something that's worth fighting for alone.
And I think. So here's a point I'm just going to take from that what you just said there. So we call them legends, and K1, that golden era. K1 didn't make them; they made K1.
And this is what I'm saying. And now we get that opportunity to pay back to them.
Yeah.
To follow it on for them.
And you're so. I mean, I don't want to put any extra pressure, responsibility, but I think it's every fighter's duty to realise that you're not going to be remembered for winning or losing. You're going to be remembered for how you fight.
Yeah.
And warriors, look at the fights that some people have lost, and you just think, man, that guy was an absolute warrior.
Beast.
Yeah. So, okay.
The result only hurts the individual. It's a personal thing. If you lose, the result hurts you individually. But for your career and for your makeup and your legacy, it's all about the performance.
Right. So here's the thing. You've got what's your total fights that you've had? So
96 fights.
96 fights. Now, won some, lost some. In Muay Thai, even like SENSHI, absolute living legend. There's better fighters or worse fighters, whatever, but for me, he's an absolute superstar.
Absolutely.
400-ish fights, and he's lost about 60.
Crazy.
So you can say that the best fighter that ever lived, questionably, has lost 60 times. But that's Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Now, what you see guys now coming up in the MMA ranks, and they might have 7 or 8 fights. And then they get in the big leagues.
Yeah, and lose.
And they step up and lose. That's one thing, because the step from an average show to the big leagues is a big step.
It's a big step.
But when you see people fighting in MMA, 8 fights, and then they're fighting for a world title, do you care, or do you just?
It doesn't.
I don't know if you follow.
Yeah. It doesn't grind my piss, if that's what you mean. but it does, like their journey is not what you know, it's who you know. They're the opportunities you're going to be getting through, do you know? And if you're doing your thing and you're winning and you're getting good results.
But like boxing, it just means that people are going to have a padded record.
Yeah.
If
that's their business. Do you know what I mean? Thai boxers, there's no such thing as a journeyman. Thai boxing, it's all 50-50 fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, all 50-50s. You're not getting them.
Which keeps it pure. And again, this is amazing. That leads us back to one of the huge things that SENSHI is promoting is the original Budo ethics of martial arts. And Muay Thai is just full of tradition, respect, honour and sportsmanship. Even these guys, they beat hell out of each other. And you see it in Thailand at the weigh-ins in the morning. They weigh in together, they hug. There's no pushing, shoving and all this nonsense. I like a little bit of spice, but all of this clowning, the Americans have turned it into an absolute circus, which just, for me, looks ridiculous. It's like two guys outside a nightclub pushing and shoving each other, and it's always the same. It's boring. But that respect, this whole, obviously you're here to do a job, and you've got to be focused and turn yourself into a weapon. But do you promote this respect, honour and fairness in your gym, or do you try and turn these young guys into beasts? Where's the balance?
Yeah, I allow people to be authentic. If you're a bit of a nasty boy and you want to act nasty and you're a bit spiteful and you like to intimidate your opponent, you do that. If you've got another guy that's very gentle, nice and kind, you know, very well mannered, we don't want to turn anyone into what they're not. There are rules though. There are rules when you're representing not only yourself, your team, your brand, everyone that helps you. You need to come correct. You know, you can be in the face and you can tell them how much you're going to beat them, but then there's a line that you don't cross.
Yeah, I think. I mean,
like
the way
pushing and shoving and that is not necessary, is it?
No, I mean it's a bit spicy, but I mean I think the one thing I try and tell people: you listen, you can be a gangster, you can be a preacher, but at the end of the day, be a gentleman. Yeah. And I think you've got a great balance.
I appreciate it.
So just one last thing. So away from, I mean, you're living this more of a lifestyle. It's your business. It's the way you pay your bills.
Yeah.
It's your passion. So what do you do to balance all of this violence and aggression? You do anything?
I've got daughters. I've got 2 daughters.
Oh so my God!
I'm very lucky.
But that's stress.
Oh, it's stress for sure, especially when they're 8 and 4. But yeah, they keep me humble, man. They keep me my soft side as well. You know, I can be the strong, victorious person that I need to be in the gym. And when I come home, I'm dad.
They just run and hug you.
Yeah.
But did that affect you mentally?
No, it give me more passion to fight, give me more drive to fight, for sure. Wow. When you come home and you got a big shiny belt and your daughter's going, "Where's the belt, Dad?" And you got a big black eye and that, and they give you a little kiss, and it's, you know, it's what I'm here for.
You're trying to pretend to hide the little tear.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, guys, there you have it. Nathan Bendon, that was an absolute fantastic talk. And I think your new fight name is Mr. Authentic.
I appreciate that.
So, absolutely brilliant. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
And he's going to do a demolition job.
Do the fucking business.